Gazelle did a farewell video for the Seaport Inn. He'd been staying there for about past month or so. Loved it. And he wanted to go.
It's a nice little story about how, you know, he got to know the people
and what he's going to miss and all that about the
Right.
Seaport Inn. And at some point in the video, he mentioned that he would miss the maids at the Seaport Inn. They worked really hard in his room, and
Yeah.
he was going to miss them. Diana Ruda writes, maids? OMG, it's not 1927. They're called housekeepers. You're offending the housekeeper.
I gave him a hug before I left.
They loved him.
I gave him a tip. I said, thank you so much. You know, I'd never seen a bed so tight when you bounce a quarter off of it.
Gazelle did not know the term maids was an offensive
I'm
one.
sorry.
Yeah,
You should apologize to him.
No,
you know what?
don't apologize.
Big Bird has fallen on the New Bedford waterfront.
Oh, man. I'm
This,
having a
again,
rough week.
another storm-related
Tall
story.
and skinny.
Where the site of the Busty Seagull
Yes.
was in New Bedford, the Big Bird now from the same artist that fell down. Gazelle wrote a little blog about it. You know, just a little fun,
That's all.
funny little storm-related story. Sharon Borges writes, who cares about all the people with no power? Report something worth reporting, and yes, next time make the whale not a disgusting, dirty seagull.
Shut up!
So she only wants to hear about the people with no power. She doesn't want to hear anything else but about the people with
I
no
see.
power.
So we can't entertain anybody.
No. I made a video myself about my ride into work that next day after the storm.
And you were very proud of this video.
He did it without even having to put his hands on the wheel.
It was it was a pretty big storm, right? I mean, it knocked off power to nearly 1 million people here in the Northeast.
Yeah, pretty big.
There are still people on the South Coast that don't have their power this morning after the whole week. The caption was, watch video of Michael Rock's crazy ride into work after last night's huge storm. Joe Potter writes, huge storm? Really? We're in trouble if we ever get a real huge storm.
Oy.
What does that even mean?
It's just a
It's a storm.
funny little
Just
video,
enough.
Joe.
Yeah,
There was
that's all. No
Hurricane
big deal.
category winds.
Put up the school cancellation list from that storm.
Yeah.
Kelly McComber writes, canceling school for some wind and rain is ridiculous. Shake my head. They didn't have power, Kelly.
Right, they couldn't open school
Teach
because
by-
they had no light.
Teach by
Yeah.
candlelight. Here's a complaint about you, Christine. You wrote a blog about Denzel Washington filming his new movie in Marshfield.
Oh, I know what it is. I already know.
JP Michael writes, fake news, Fun 107.
Fake news.
Marshfield is not even close to the South Coast.
I know that. I know it for sure because I'm from Plymouth.
You are fake news.
So there.
And then Carrie Ann Finnerty writes, here's a Debbie Downer for you guys. She nominated JP
All
Michael
right.
for that. But the Debbie Downer of the week, it comes to us with a post that was just written last night by Nancy Hall about Stop and Shop and just the fact that the doors bother her. Like the indoors to Stop and Shop are on the
Yes,
left and the
it's true.
outdoors on the right.
It is a
And
bit annoying.
Just a really quick little thing like, hey, this is weird, right? Rob King got all offended by it.
King of the
Wow.
Debbie Downers.
He is. He's a meat cutter at Stop and Shop.
Okay.
I guess he took it personally because he
Jeez.
writes, how stupid of a topic is this? You can't come up with anything better than this. The indoor, then he goes on to explain the whole thing. The indoor is closer to the curb for customers coming in, easier to bring in carriages. And if there's a theft, the outdoor is smaller to help slow them down because you'll go out that door automatically without thinking because you know it's the way out.
Oh.
So he
wow.
explains it.
You
We
commented
answered. We
back.
said, hey, Rob, stepping in with the inside info Nancy was looking for. She knew there'd be people willing to help answer the question. You the man. And by the way, everybody nominated Rob. Jesse McKenna, thank you for Kelsey Bastress, all nominated Rob
So
King
funny.
You know who I am, bro?
as the Debbie Downer of the week. There are your Debbie Downers from Fun 107's Facebook page.